Hey, what's up? It's Annika and welcome back to my channel. Wow, it's been a while since I posted a money video, and we're gonna get into that. But if you're new here, then welcome. I take you along with me on my journey to paying off over $229,000 in debt. And I normally post monthly debt payoff update videos, monthly budget videos, but for the months of October and November, it's just been like hectic. I don't even think I posted a September debt payoff update. I'm like just so behind. But I did move. Okay, well, my camera already died and I barely started filming. But where was I? So yeah, I did move from Oregon to Florida, have a whole like road trip vlog series and like pre-moving vlogs talking about that on my channel. If you've been following, like, you know, I really like to be open about my debt-free journey and like money, and when I have good months, when I have bad months. And I just had a really like bad couple of months financially and like mentally. They weren't bad like in a generic kind of bad way, like they were super awesome actually. Like as soon as I moved here, I basically had a bunch of things going back to back to back. Like I got to be a Walt Disney World 50th anniversary media rep because I do work for Disney, and I got selected to volunteer as that media rep, so I was able to like work with the press on the media days for the 50th celebration to start. And that was really awesome. I met Bob Chapek, CEO of Disney. I met so many cool people, like other creators. It was so cool to just be behind the scenes of that. I went on a Disney cruise. I went to the Jonas Brothers. Like I had so many things going on, and all of those things had been planned like months and months in advance. And a majority of them kind of paid for like beforehand, but some of them were not paid for it beforehand. So I had a lot of unexpected moving costs. I'll just say that my living situation ended up being unexpected, and I had to start from scratch. So I had to buy a bed frame, buy like sheets, buy a couch, buy an apartment. And since my original housing situation didn't work out of what I had been planning for and saving for and budgeting for, it was just like a complete 180. Okay, what do I do? And I found this apartment within like a day, had to come up with first month's rent that I was not expecting to have to pay, having to come up with like security deposit, a pet fee. My puppy Cinnamon is like buried in these pillows back here. But yeah, it was just like a very tough time to go through, while also simultaneously having so many like highs. So I had like really some of my lowest lows financially, and then also some of my highest highs for like trips. I had my best friend visiting as well, and we had like a week-long Disney vacation, which was great. And mind you, like since I do work for the company, I get like myself like free tickets and discounts and things like that, so I wasn't paying like a ridiculous amount as someone would have to pay coming into this with like no discounts or anything like that. And the same thing went for the cruise and all of these things. So basically it was just a lot happening, and to get right down to it, I got myself into over $10,000 worth of credit card debt, and I basically just stopped looking at my account and just swiped away, literally. So this is kind of like a dragged out story, but again, like I have been MIA for months regarding like my financial journey that I have been posting so frequently about up until like this point. But I just wanted to kind of give like some backstory and explanation and share like where my head's at going into these next budget videos, because I am posting a December budget video right after this one, I promise. Even though it's already into December, it's fine. But I want to get back on track, and I want to again share that with you because I have since the beginning of my journey. So yeah, my apartment is pretty expensive. I think when I moved in, I had to cough up over $2,500, and I was not expecting to have to do that, and that within like 24 hours. I drained my savings account. My emergency fund, it was gone. It was down to zero. I had another savings account down to zero. I overdrafted my account to almost $900 at least 3 times over the past 3 months. So it was really tough. I like had no furniture, so like I said, I had to like order a bed, I had to order a couch. I didn't actually order a couch. I did find one on Facebook Marketplace and picked it up. Yeah, it was a lot of having to now fill a complete apartment without having planned or budgeted, and that was just very, very stressful. But I tried to just not think about it and just tell myself like, I'll recover from this, like it's okay. And yeah, we're putting everything back on the credit card, but you know what, like I knew that I would recover from it, whether it took a couple months or what. So, you know, the list of things that I had to put on my credit card were like insane. Like I needed to get a dresser, like my desk, like a nightstand, and just like things like that, which like obviously like I could have lived without, but it's just, I don't want to live out of tubs in my apartment when I knew like these first few months here were gonna be really rough financially, and that going in with that mindset of like, okay, just figure it out as you go along. Yeah, that was the reality of the past few months, and I felt super down about it because again, like I had paid off all my credit cards, I'd paid off my car, I was en route to paying down my gigantic private student loan, while my public student loan, or my federal student loan, has interest paused until next month. But I was living in negative land, and now that it's December and I've actually had a lot of good news coming my way, I'm going to be digging myself out of this hole that I created so soon, and my December like debt payoff update video will be so much more positive and get me back on track. So it was again just getting through these past couple of months, which again, like they weren't bad, like I had plenty of great things happening, but just like on the other hand, I was like very much living paycheck to paycheck. Like while I could have canceled a bunch of stuff, like that's not what I wanted to do, because again, a lot of it was like booked far before I even moved back to Florida and planned out, and that's just the way the cookie crumbled. But okay, sorry for rambling, but just had to let you guys know because I feel like you are part of like my financial fam, and I'm sure there's other people that go through downs as well, so it happens to the best of us. But anyway, in October is when I accumulated a lot of my credit card debt. So I had over $8,000 on my Visa card, putting my new total from $172,658.60 from like my total balance from September back up to $180,528.87. So that was very disheartening. I didn't even calculate that until probably like a week or two ago, because it was just like very depressing. It was so depressing too, that like it was just very hard mentally to kind of get over that. So I made my minimum monthly payment to my private student loan, which is like the $1,365, so just under $1,400, and that's the only kind of debt payment that went out in October. So same thing for November. I could only make like a small payment to the credit card, and so the credit card literally like didn't even go down. It went down like $20 because like interest, and just it was just a fiasco. But my November number of like my total balance of all my debt, including the new credit card debt, was $179,757.50. So at the end of September, I'd paid off $57,291.28 from my original, like the $229,000. I didn't really add on the payments from October and November. I guess I should, because it just kind of is subtracting from my current total balance from my original balance. So it went back down to like total debt paid off being just over $50,000, which is so frustrating. It is what it is. So yeah, this was kind of a down video, but I did want to like still make it and kind of get it out of my system, and then I'll make my December budget video, which will be way better, and I want to make a December debt payoff update video, and then I definitely want to make like a 2021 video and like 2022 goals like I did last year for this year. So I would consider this my bad news video. I know I posted on my like community tab a while back, like probably a month or two ago now, because I was gonna make updates, gonna make videos, and I just couldn't. Like I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I was just so depressed when I looked at my bank accounts and like the numbers of everything just going up, and I kind of felt very set back, very like embarrassed, and like I just wasn't ready to make this video yet, but here it is. So that's the reality of my situation. But again, it's looking up from here, and I'm gonna try and like do everything I can to kind of not let that happen again. So that was like very much like a one-off situation and not something I could have really planned much better for. But yeah, so stay tuned for more uplifting, hopefully, financial videos. And I think I'll go ahead and end off this video. But if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.